Something entered my house yesterday, and I don't know what. At about 11 a.m., my friend left for work. She goes outside, locks the door, gets in her car, and forgets her wallet. She comes back in, gets her wallet, leaves, locks the door again, and drives off. I say bye to her a few times. The car is directly outside my window, and to have a good day at work, but she doesn't hear me. At about noon, I wake up to the front door opening. It's super soft, super slow, but I can make out the soft creak of the door, and hear the details like footsteps coming in, and the door closing, but not locking. I figure my friend came back in after forgetting something else, but it's noon. Her shift has already started, and I didn't hear her car come back in the driveway. I just heard the front door open. Panic alarms set off in my head. Oh God, there's an intruder. What do I do? They're going to come up and attack me. So I stay very silent in my bed, not making a sound. Two of my cats also heard this and perked up and are looking at the entrance to my room where my door's wide open. I silently panic, knowing I have a sword a couple feet away from me helps, but I'm in full fight or flight mode. My best friend wouldn't stand at the entranceway. I decide if I hear footsteps going upstairs, I'm grabbing my sword and making some noise. But then a weird thing happens. I hear soft footsteps, like those Timberland work boots on the hardwood floor, lead away from the stairs at the entrance. The lock to the basement door click open, the sound of the door open a little, and then the door close in the span of a minute. I decide my best course of action was to pretend nothing happened and go back to sleep with the cats. At 2 p.m., I wake up and go downstairs to eat some food, remembering what had occurred a couple hours earlier. I check the front door and it's locked. I check the basement door and it's locked. I am worried, but decide to act as if nothing happened. At 10 p.m., my best friend comes home and does her laundry. She comes back up, saying the door to the boiler room is open about 25 degrees, enough to let our chubby cat in without touching it. I tell her no, I didn't go down there all day, and she starts freaking out. I tell her what had happened before, and we go downstairs together. I check out the rooms, close the door, and she does her laundry. After I close the door makes a noise like something is compressing on it softly from the other side, and then gets off it. It goes into the door frame slightly, makes a noise, and goes back to its normal resting position. My friend freaks out. I stare at it, sword in hand, ready for whatever's on the other side, and then the cats run around and play with each other upstairs. My best friend writes it off, and I write off my pointing my sword at the door as a bug being on top of the frame. There's no air downstairs. The windows are closed, and the door to the basement is closed as to not let the cats in. I still have not told my friend it was not her imagination that the door moved a little after I closed it. I don't know what to do. I hear things like loud bangs and the floorboards creaking now and then, but nothing as flagrant as this. I've felt presences rarely, but this felt like a whole person ready to attack me. I'm worried it's getting worse, and I don't like being in the house alone with it. What do I do in my means of feeling safe in my personal space again? I don't really believe in religion, but follow Judaism as that's what my parents did.